In 2015, you guys released the album 111 Songs. Can you share with our listeners what project led you guys to having to write such a ridiculous amount of songs?
For sure. With the release of our second album, we offered for those who wanted to get an extra special experience along with the pre-order of their album, we offered to write a custom song. And I think we charged like $5 extra to write a custom song for anybody who wanted one, which in retrospect was crazy because we got like you said, 111 requests for custom songs before we cut it off, and because we would have got more if we hadn't stopped accepting requests at that point.
We regret this decision immediately.
We regretted it rather quickly, and it didn't take long to get those 111. So we were committed, though, to writing 111 songs. We spent literally 2 years in the studio writing and recording all of these 111 songs because for some reason we couldn't bring ourselves just to like whip off silly little songs. Although in some cases we did, for the most part, we thought about who this person was and they gave us a couple of details about themselves to go off of to figure out a song direction. And we would pour over these details and try to come up with something that was a real song as good as we possibly could. And it took us such a long time. But we came up in the process with some songs that wound up on record 3. So it was a fun project in and of itself. And I mean, I think we became better songwriters as a result because of how many songs we had to write. And that was sort of the beginning of me figuring out how to produce music too, because there was so much music to make that we all had to sort of take on production roles. And there was no choice but to figure it out. And so that was, I credit that project with getting me into production.
And you guys released one of the songs as a single, which was called Firefly. It became a top 3 hit in Canada. And I could be wrong, but that's the song that it was written for Annie Murphy, the award-winning actress from Schitt's Creek, who's married to Hollerado singer Menno. How does I don't know, how does that end up being out of 111 songs? So just Menno put a little something extra into that song for her, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we did. So during that time, those guys' apartment burned down.
Oh man.
What that song is about. So we all put something totally extra into that. And because that was a personal story, it sort of became close to our hearts and one that we, yes, did for this project, but that we also, we went and re-recorded with our producer Gus Van Gogh, uh, who to really give it the Hollerado treatment. And yeah, that's what that song is about, along with all of the other songs that we were writing, with details about other fans for the 111 songs. That one was super special because, this happened to them. This actually happened to them while we were doing this project. And we couldn't help but write about it.
How amazing is it, the amount of success that Annie's gone on to have? I mean, winning an Emmy, nominated for a Golden Globe. I love Black Mirror. I just watched the new season, and she's the star of one of the episodes with Selma Hayek. You knew her long before the crazy acting career. What has it meant to you to see her go on? You guys as a band go on to have all this success, and her as an actress goes on to have that success.
Man, it's pretty cool. She and I have been friends since we were about 15, so way before the band was even a glimmer on the horizon. And just as buddies, at one point, we told each other, she said, I want to be an actor. And I was like, oh, cool, I want to be a musician. And at the time, you don't maybe necessarily believe uh, that you will achieve those things. So it's pretty cool. For me, I love the role that I've been able to play in the music industry, but I think it's been especially cool to see, the recognition she's been able to get and the amazing things she's been able to do as an actor.